Oftentimes, we look to those who inspire us to serve as our guides on the journey toward our own potential triumphs. The most impactful inspirational leaders are those who show us that the road to success may not necessarily be paved by those before us, but rather one that we must create for ourselves. A mass communications expert, prolific intellectual, acclaimed author, prominent educator, and generous philanthropist, Dr. Jack Shaheen was an inspirational leader who committed his life and work to the empowerment of communities. He was not only a pillar within the Arab American community, but in the world of mass communications and higher education as well. Renowned worldwide for his public works and analysis that illustrate the damaging consequences of ethnic stereotyping in the media, Dr. Shaheen was, and remains, the leading voice in combating anti-Arab and anti-Muslim bigotry in the field. Investing in the investment of youth was, without a doubt, his life's work, and the reason why Dr. Shaheen and his wife, Bernice, created a scholarship program to support Arab American college students pursuing careers in media. Today, the Jack G. and Bernice M. Shaheen Endowed Media Scholarship Fund within Access's Center for Arab American Philanthropy ensures these scholarships are provided in continuity.
It is an understatement to say that Dr. Jack's work has been foundational and inspirational to my own, and that he is an icon in the field.
He spoke so forcefully and so eloquently, and did not mince any words in telling them the truth about what Hollywood is doing to Arabs and Muslims.
His humbleness, his sincerity with people, his desire to help people, what a heart.
You were there for me as well as for hundreds of other people who seek your help and advice. And I really had a special bond with you, especially during the year we established the museum, when you never complained. How many times I called you and asked a question, or how many times I asked you to come over and help us and join the board. You were always there for us.
I so deeply respected his efforts to, as he wrote in his book, The TV Arab, to reflect man's quest for fair play for all men and women of all ethnic and religious backgrounds. I teach that Shaheen lesson to young journalism students these days. I urge them to erase ethnic stereotypes. I'm so grateful to have known dear Jack, and I'd like to close with the inscription that he wrote here in my copy of his book. He wrote, "Peace and good wishes. May the pain of stereotype be an illusion."
And I think a really beautiful way of paying tribute to him and honoring him and his memory and his legacy is to stand up for your community, for other communities, and call out an injustice.
He took on and dedicated his life to ensuring that Arab Americans are portrayed in a just way in the media. And he did it starting in the 70s, when it was so unpopular to talk about Arab American identity. He gave it everything he had.
He was a hero. He wasn't afraid to go head-to-head with one of the biggest industries in the world and say, you don't get to vilify an entire group of people. You don't get to decide who they are. And for those of us aspiring Arab American communications professionals, he gave us hope. He gave us courage. He was our compass.
I'll remember Dr. Jack for the incredible legacy that he's left behind with his books, film, archive, lectures, and publications. And I will remember him for his message that stereotypes dehumanize people and that it is important not to remain silent.
He was just always saying, keep going, you're doing great, I love it. And he did so much that I can hear him in my head. And no matter how discouraged I get, I can hear him say, do it, it's worth it. You can do it. What bigger gift can we give someone?
Dr. Shaheen, It is with a heavy heart that we say goodbye, and with a grateful spirit that we say thank you. You will forever be remembered for your undeniable influence on so many, and for your keen ability to engage and empower. Your legacy will undoubtedly live on in the many lives you have touched.